Telling you. The morning's got nothing but assholes out. Look at these motherfuckers. Why are they goddamn fucking stopped? All the way over to the right to make a left-hand turn. Oh, God damn it. How do they even function? Okay. I have been thinking.
Oh, God.
Yes. African Americans and white people are both fucking stupid.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
They are fighting hard to remove all traces of the Confederacy. You have the white people fighting hard to resurrect the South, the Confederacy. These are all both fucking idiots. The Civil War was over 150 years ago. It's time to stop fighting it. It's over. It's done with.
The effects are still in play, though.
That is a part of the fabric that makes us.
What?
It is. It's a part of our history. You can't fucking bury it. You can't erase it. It happened. That was us. That was us then. This is the 21st century. The two blacks and whites should be standing up together. They should point it and say, that was us. But look at us now. This is us now.
Do you talk to Peter Pan when you're out in Neverland, too?
You're not understanding, are you? You don't understand it. You can't change history. You should relish it, show it. Say, yeah, this is what we did. But that's not us now. This is who we are now. You understand? You should be together.
I'm waiting for you to finish making your point so I can tell you exactly where you're wrong, but go ahead.
It's like, okay.
You sound starry-eyed and rose-colored glasses, too.
At what point did slaves become immigrant agricultural workers? Yeah, I'm talking about Texas. Is that not trying to change history?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you do that? Admit what you did. Go from that point
because
on.
In that case, admitting history doesn't look so good for America.
Admit white people owned black people. White people made slaves of an entire species, if you want to say it that way. Admit
It's not a species.
Admit it.
That's the kind of thinking that allowed slavery in the first place. We're not different species.
Whatever, however way you want to say it. Admit that that's what you did and move on from there. America should show the rest of the world what's possible. And instead of doing that, we have people like Trump running for president.
Okay, I agree.
We have half of this country hating the other half of this country.
I agree that America should show what is possible.
You have incidents and things in history that are relegated to just a little fucking line in a history book because you're trying to bury it. You're trying to forget about it. You're trying to hide it.
Because history is written by the victors. That has always been true.
You should, it's the fabric of who we are. This is what this is what this country did. This is what happened. It happened. It ain't in somebody's imagination. It happened. Do you think taking down a flag or knocking over a statue is going to eliminate the fact that it happened? No. All it does is piss off half of the country while making the other half happy. Yeah, can't make up your mind where you want to go, can you? You douche.
Okay.
Okay, what?
I'm going to talk now.
No. You're not going to talk.
No, I'm going to talk.
No. No. I mean, look. I mean, look. I don't own slaves. I never did.
Can't there just be, can't that just...
No.
Can't there be a counterpoint to what you're saying?
No. There is no counterpoint.
There is. When people want to take down the Confederate flag and they want to take down these statues, it's because
you find them offensive.
No, that's not the only reason. I mean, what these countries, what these states are still saying is the Civil War still goes on in our hearts. We still think we were right.
See, you're missing what I'm saying.
I'm not missing what you're saying. You don't know
Come on, motherfucker! Fucking douchebags don't know shit about nothing. And they out here on the road.
These items belong in a museum, so we never forget. They do not belong at our state capitals.
You're talking about state flags.
Yes.
Alright, I agree.
Okay? These monuments for Civil War heroes, they're heroes for what?
So you're getting into a different debate.
Well, okay, that's where I am.
You're getting into a different
I
debate.
agree. You can't change history. You have to acknowledge it.
That's
but
my
this
point.
Country has still yet to make reparations for slavery. They don't even want to acknowledge that it happened. And people are still...
Hence your immigrant agricultural workers.
And they don't want to acknowledge that black people are still living under the effects of Jim Crow and all of...
And that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I said, this is the 21st century. I said, people should be standing together. They should be saying, this is who we were, not who we are now.
Oh, so when you say they should be saying it, it's not like they can do it right now because of all the way fucked up it is. We should be better as a nation.
We should have been a long fucking time ago.
Okay.
A long fucking time ago.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Instead, you got fucking European countries, little pissant fucking countries, free fucking health care. I mean, they have so much more than we have, and we got diddly swat. I mean, we got nothing here. It's not even the land of the free anymore because they just damn near gutted the fucking Constitution. Every time you turn around, they're letting the cops do more and more.
Because we do love our safety.
Somehow I don't feel any safer. If I see a fucking cop in the mirror, the first thing I do is look down at my speedometer. The first thought in my head is not, wow, I feel safe now. No, it's look at the speedometer, make sure he ain't gonna stop me for speeding. See, look, you beat all the other cars here. I can pull you right up to the front door. Look at this. Bingo. It is fucking ridiculous for the shit that goes on in this country to be going on in the 21st fucking century. By now we should be better than this.
We should be terraforming Mars.
No. We should have roads that are good. We should have infrastructure that's terrific. Fucking you go to Europe, you can get on a train in Paris and go to fucking Moscow. You can't get on a train here in this town to get to Washington. And that's what? Only 400 miles. Why the fuck you can't do that?
It's coming.
Finally, and they had to argue over it. They had to argue over how high the platform should be. Give me a fucking break. You know? I mean, really. What the fuck is wrong with this country? They're fucking arguing over such stupid, silly shit.
Why are we killing protesters?
That's a different debate.
Well, you're talking about the state of the nation.
That's a different... That's going to be a different show. But yeah, okay.
I mean, see these little towers here? All these little pillars here? Resurrected to all the Civil War leaders.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
No, let me finish.
Go ahead.
Why are they here? Nothing happened here. This isn't the site of some battle or where he lived.
Okay, how would you feel if your grandfather was in the Confederate Army and he fought during the war and they put a monument up to all the men from this town, wait, let me finish, to all the men in this town who fought for the Confederacy, and then somebody came along and says, you know what, that shit's got to get out of here.
That is
we
not
don't like it.
the same thing, though.
How would you feel?
Because we have a Vietnam War, you know, we
That's
have
over
that.
there.
We do have stuff like that. And we have a monument for all the guys who fought in World War II. Okay? I have no problem with recognizing people who served the country, such as it is, or whatever. But that ain't what that is.
What is that?
That is a monument to Robert E. Lee.
Who happened to be a great man.
No.
You need to read his life story.
You know what?
You know, you're going by what happened during the Civil War. Read about what happened to him.
He is a traitor. But that's not the point I'm making.
He offered his service to his state.
He doesn't need to be up here.
Why not?
Because where are the leaders from Vietnam and all the other wars? Why him? That's what you're missing. Why do we have Civil War heroes?
Okay, would it make this city and everybody in this city more happy if that was torn down? Would it improve the city anyway?
I think the thinking behind it is what needs to go. See, that's the ugly underlayer of the South.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying.
That
is what I'm saying.
As long as you have those secret currents that Trump tapped into and woke up, as long as you have that, you realize, well, you're only free because you're only free because we lost the war.
Okay.
And if we had our way, it wouldn't be that way. And every time those little monuments pop up for no other reason, it's not like he died here. It's not like there was a battle waged here, because that would be history. He's fucking here because he's some kind of fucking hero, and he's not a hero to me.
Okay. You have 50% of this city saying tear it down. You have 50% of this city saying he's our hero, leave it up.
And those 50% don't even know why he's a hero.
And both sides are digging their heels in, and neither side is going to give.
But let's just face facts. They seceded from the U.S. That makes them traitors. There's no other way to look at that. That's what they were.
Okay.
And there is no other war in history. You know, in England, they don't have little posters of George Washington, because what does he represent to them?
Okay. Suppose an army crossed from Maryland into Virginia. What would you do? You as a Virginian, what would you do?
You are too much in love with the Civil War.
What would you do?
You are too much in love with this.
No, I'm not. You're missing what I'm saying. You're missing what I'm saying. It is time to get over all of that bullshit.
Yeah, I'll get over it the day they stop killing black people for traffic stops. Because that right there is where it comes from.
See, you didn't understand what I said.
I do understand what you said, I just disagree. I got up early for this, not to go to work.
All I'm saying
Is give peace a chance.
No, all I'm saying is to get over all this bullshit. Stand together and say, yeah, this all happened.
I can't get over it.
This.
You
So you're in the camp of bury it all.
No, I'm not in the camp of bury it all. I'm in the camp of acknowledge that this bullshit is racist. But let me ask you this. Would you look at a Holocaust survivor and tell them to get over it and bury it and just forget about it?
No.
That's what you're telling a nation of black people.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
If we had monuments of Mengele and all these other Nazi heroes that may be heroes to the people in Germany, would you expect the Jews to say, well, we need to have that up because it happened?
I am not saying get over it. What I'm saying is that they should, by now, this is the 21st fucking century. We've put men on the fucking moon. We got satellites. We got internet. We got all this other bullshit. It is time
to stop treating black people as a second-class citizen.
It is time to stand up together and just fucking say, yeah, this happened. This is what went on. But we're not like that anymore.
But we are still like that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem. We are still like that. Look, if you rape somebody's daughter, do you expect her to say, okay, it's all forgiven? No. America has raped black people for years.
How long is this going to drag out?
Until...
It's 150 years now.
Until justice is done, bitch.
You're never going to get justice because America is based on greed.
Then it's never going to change.
Well, then it's never going to change, and we're going to stay the same fucking way we are.
Because what you're saying is get over it. It's been 150 years.
I didn't say get over it. What I said was we need to stop all this fucking bullshit. And just say, yeah, it happened. We're over it. This is who we are now. We're better than this.
We're not, though.
That's what we should be saying.
But we're not. I would say it if we were, but we're not.
Never gonna be as long as people like you keep doing that.
Don't blame the victim. I'm not the one out there.
You're not a victim. You were never a fucking slave.
Because you need to understand the uneven slope that black people have had in this country.
So, okay, let's whitewash everything.
We're not whitewashing anything. That's the actual truth.
Let's get rid of all the fucking Confederate things. Be done with it. No Civil War.
You know, you're such an extremist. I said it belongs in a museum. It doesn't belong on a block just to have, hey, we want to celebrate a hero. There's a million heroes. He doesn't need to be there.
Bye-bye. Go to work.